This is the 2018 Infiniti QX60 all-wheel drive used, and we're gonna take a little tour around this car. This car is absolutely fully loaded, and you can tell when cars are pretty loaded is when they have footsteps, when they have bumper protection in the back. You can see the sensors. Well, take a little look around. This is a 7-seater car. Alright. You got these beautiful rims right here. Beautiful 19-inch rims. This car is used. It is a bit dirty. Not that clean. Got sensors in the front. We got a camera right here and a big beautiful Infiniti logo. You got 3.5 badge to show that you have a beautiful 3.5 liter V6. QX60 badge. And on the top, if you can see, we got like this little like roof bars, just in case if you want to carry anything like that. All right, now let's hop inside, shall we? Thank you, sir. Now we're gonna get into the back of this beautiful car. All right, first thing you notice, the doors open up pretty wide. This is a very fully loaded car, so you have TVs in the back. You got Bluetooth connection. You got dual zone auto climate control. You got heated rear seats. All right, let's put the seats all the way into its most rear backwards position. Moved all the way back. You can recline pretty far to make it comfortable. All right, so this is it. This is my driving position. This is it reclined, very comfortable. Seats are very nice and comfortable for the back. To pick it up, you just pull on this, and the seats go back up. Over a long journey with this car, the floor is really flat. There's no hump, and you do get like this little like angle right here in your knees, and it might start to feel a little bit uncomfortable. This is a 7-seater, so you pull this right here, and it closes the seats, and you manually have to pull it. And in the back, so as you can see, she goes up. You got the TVs right there. You do get USB ports per seat. You get some for bottles, some cup holders. Go. And now, if we get the seat pushed back, when the seat is in a far position, you get a lot of knee space, knee room, which is very good. Head space is very good too. Here, head space, very good. All right, let's get out of here. All you have to do is pull on that and push up forward, which is super easy. All right, so let's hop in right here. You got 12 volt for your phone. You got a normal AC output. You got volume controls here. Car does come with headphones so that passengers could just sit, got their headphones on, and they could just listen. TVs, they do not move. You cannot adjust them. You can connect your phone through these USBs or an HDMI port, which there's one right here, and you can turn on anything from your phone, like Netflix, games, whatever you really feel like. Okay, now let's get into the front. All right, in the front of this Infiniti, what you will notice is the screen right here, which is very nice. You got a nice gear selector. You got snow mode, eco, you got normal, and you got sport. We leave it in eco, be very economical. This car, since it is loaded, you have adaptive cruise control where it monitors holds lane. You can adjust how far distance you can be to the car in front of you. And that's right here. You have buttons, traction control, trunk. You got power doors, heated steering wheels up down here for some reason. You got a plug on and off, and you have noise to help you understand about your surroundings, whether there's a car next to you or not. All right. So just to turn on the car, the wheel adjusts to you, the seating position goes back to you, and you got this screen right here. If you would like to come around and take a quick look at the screen. All right, this car does come with navigation, and the screen is a touch screen. Pinch to zoom out, pinch to zoom in. It shows you everything. Really cool stuff. All right, then you hit back. You have defrost in the front, rear. This is air conditioning control. That's the whole climate button. You have cameras. You just push a button and the cameras turn on. Navigation, you push that, you get street address, point of interest, home, your basic stuff. You hit map, you get back to the map. Really cool map. You have apps in this car. Give it a little second to load. App garage, driving performance, which is a pretty cool thing for an SUV right here. Just give it a little second to load, or not. You have a compass, you have clock to change. There's a second part, or not. All right, so we're gonna head back out of there. So info, you got fuel economy, eco drive report, traffic information, map information, in touch services, SXM info. So average fuel, you gotta have the car to be on. We'll do that a bit later. So now, if we go to settings, we got all our basic Bluetooth, screen, volume, phone, navigation, audio. You got all your basic stuff. Drive mode, you have cameras, voice, and you got some others. Language, keyboard, and all that. All right, so right here, you can push this.
No route has been set.
And you can tell, and you can speak the route that you want. Right here, this car does have a CD player for whatever reason. You got radio, disc, media, and you have a different memory to say which radio you like. This car does have heated and cooled front seats. So the cubby right here, you have a lower section where you can throw in some stuff in here. You have two USB ports, an SD card, video input, and an audio input, and you have a 12-volt socket. All right, if you push the upper, you have like this little tiny cubby where you can just store your basic stuff like pens, pencils, and whatever you need. All right, this car does have automatic windows. You can unlock the car from here. It has really decent cubby holds. Which can hold a lot of decent stuff. All right, let's start up the car. This is a 3.5 liter naturally aspirated V6. The sound is the radars that we have in the car. Let's turn off the air conditioning right there. All right, so this is a 3.5 liter naturally aspirated V6 producing 295 horsepower and 270 pound-feet of torque, which is good for 0 to 60 in around 7 seconds, 7.2 seconds. All right, let's take a look at the engine very quickly. All right, so let's go take a look at this beautiful engine right here. All right, this car is a latch, very easy to see. Pull on this yellow thing, and it opens. This engine is used, it is dirty, but this is your engine right here. All right, let's close this up. All right, let's pop it. All right, we have like this little screen right here, which you can scroll through different different ways, and mostly it just shows you like your compass and eco. Your speed is to your right, your RPMs is to the left, fuel gauge is to the right, and engine temperature is to your left. All right, so let's go take a little spin in this thing, show how it is to drive. All right, putting this thing into reverse, right? You have sensors right on this little screen. You get a full 360-degree view. It is not as good as its competition. Very poor resolution, but at least you do get it. You do have, this car does have automatic braking, which is very good, so that you don't hit anyone or anything. And this car is very, very good. All right, so now let's take this thing for a spin. All right, so this car, it is very comfortable. All right, so while driving this thing in eco, you'll notice you put your foot down, this car doesn't really drive that much. It drives all right, and it's very smooth. The wheel is very comfortable to hold. And then you have like different modes for like snow. Then you have eco. So let's put this thing into regular, right? And you can feel like this noticeable difference about how this car drives when it's in regular from eco. And now if we put this thing into sport, this car, you put your foot down, it yells and it goes. No doubt about that. Very beautiful car. The brakes are really good on this. No doubt about that. So now let's put it back into eco. And it's an Infiniti. It's a Japanese car. It can handle a lot of wear and tear, abuse. So during eco, you put your foot down and it doesn't really want to go. All right, back to the destination right here, and there you go. All right, so we're gonna lock the car, and I'm gonna show this really cool feature. Do this with your foot, with the key near you, and the car does open the trunk. I did not push no buttons. And during mid, you put your foot underneath again, it stops, and do it one more time, it closes, which is a pretty cool feature. Now let's open it normally. There's a little button over there. All right. Now let's take a little look at the trunk. So in the trunk, as you can see, we have a whole ton of things right here. This seat, to put it down, all you have to do is pull on that lever, and you have a ton of space here in the back with the boot. You got these little hooks here to hold on tight bags. As you can see right here, we got a couple of bags right here. You do have electronic seat to pick up the seats, which works really great, and it's super easy to do. And all you have to do is just pull on this, and that's it. In order to put it down, you can't do it electronically. You pull this down first, then you pull this little lever and you push it down and it closes. All right. This car does not have anything that you can really put underneath. It actually does. And you got tons of storage here in the back. Tons of storage. You got a Bose acoustic wave system here in the back. This car has a great sound system. And then you close it. Alright. To close the trunk, all you do is just push this button and it closes. Alright. This is the 2018 Infiniti QX60 all-wheel drive, loaded, used review. Thank you, and hope you subscribe. See you next time.